Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Turn Back the Clock Tuesday. Tonight we're heading back to 1996 with a box of Leaf Preferred. Not one that we really come across too often, or at least I don't see very often. We have 24 packs in this box, 6 cards per pack. And tonight we are competing with Game 1 of the World Series, coincidentally. I tried to schedule this stream for a little bit earlier, but had some technical difficulties, so I had to push it back to the exact same start time as Game 1. So I appreciate you guys for being in here with me, but I didn't really have too many of these as a kid. They were pretty expensive. They were about $3.49 a pack back in '96. So back then, I'd rather have 2 packs of Tops than I would have had a pack of these, just because I was all about quantity over quality back then. But I did have a couple packs. I remember having a Mo Vaughn steel card that I was real obsessed with back in the day. One thing I never really liked about them was back then they didn't have top loaders for thicker card stock, at least not accessible to me. So that was my one discrepancy and gripe that I had with them. But it's a relatively small set, 150 cards in here. And like I said, there were $3.49 a pack. There's several different inserts you can get. About 1 gold steel card per box are the odds. Also, press proof parallels for each card in the set. A Stairmaster insert set, and also Steel Power. Not really too many notable insert card or not or rookie cards in '96. Livan Hernandez was basically the big one back then. He didn't make his way into this set that year, but Paul L's favorite Matt Lawton rookie card can be found in here. So we're chasing the golden steel cards tonight, and we should see at least one in this box. And the regular base cards are actually pretty nice too. I'm just hoping they don't brick up. Top left corner is where we'll start off with Jason E, if he's in here. And we have the first 6 packs, very stylish, flashy looking cards for this time. They didn't really catch on back in '96 because in '97 they ditched the idea and they came out with Don Russ Preferred, and they came in tins. So let's see what we can find. There'll definitely be some rookie prospect cards we'll probably see of guys that really didn't go on to do anything. But I'm pretty excited because I never really got to experience these too much back as a kid. Garrett Anderson leading off. These are the base cards. A little sticky, but nothing too bad. Ray Lankford, very nice photography overall. There's a shot of the back. So good luck to all the participants. Garrett Anderson, Lankford, Roger Clemens in the first pack is always a nice sign. Hopefully future Hall of Famer Gary Sheffield and Moises Alou in our first steel card here. Very, very nice Klesko, and each one of them has the protective cover that we're used to seeing on Topps Finest, but beautiful looking cards, and I guess these are one per pack. First pack down, Klesko Steel. I think it's a 77 card steel set, and the parallels are all gold as well. So I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight on Game 1 of the World Series. Greg Maddox leads off in pack number 2. Michael Tucker Gold Steel, Paul L. says. That'll be our luck to see that. Nice Maddox there. Rondell White. Christopher W. says, never bought or saw these before. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, that's one reason why I love doing this series, is because it allows me to go back and open boxes that I've never opened before or haven't opened since like the 90s. Henry Rodriguez, and there's Michael Tucker. Paul, I was just talking about him, but overall, these are definitely nice looking cards. Nice shot of Henderson there. Joker 68, what's happening? And the steel card is always going to finish out our pack, and it looks like we have 44 of a 77 card set and Jim Edmonds. They definitely are nice cards. Boxes of these aren't too expensive nowadays. They're like around like 60 or 70 bucks if you want to try your luck at them. Like I said, all my flea market travels, card shows, everything else, I've never seen a box of these. I actually bought these off eBay. There's Ivan Rodriguez. They definitely almost kind of remind me of like 95 SP a little bit with the design, even though it's a little different on the side there. Tim Salmon. And Barry Bonds. So far, a good stack. Jason E. actually is the one that got the Frank Thomas out of the 90 Bowman Tiffany set break we did a couple weeks ago. And that was a pretty nice looking card. Hopefully he'll send that in. Kevin Seitzer, unfortunately not the 93 select card that we all have come to love. Butch Husky for Cheswick. I don't think he's in here, but he knows what I'm talking about, I'm sure, though. And look at this one. Number 33, one of Ripping for Ripken's PC guys, Chipper Jones. I'm sure he probably doesn't have that one. That's a beautiful looking one. Very, very nice. Jason E is in here. John Fishman's also in here. Says, hi, John. Is it okay to send a package? You will love it. John Fishman, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I normally don't really accept packages, but yeah, feel free to. I don't know if you have my address or not. I kind of stopped doing the exchanging mail, but yeah, if you want to reach out to me via email and get my address, that'd be fun. Daryl Hamilton, Manny Ramirez is a nice one too. Travis Fryman, and look at that, Cal Ripken Jr., another PC guy for Corey. Austin Farmer is also in here. Invisible Man, what's up, dude? Ripken. I don't think Corey probably has that one either. Like I said, it's kind of an oddball set. The Big Cat, Andres Galarraga, and number 22 of 77, Mo Vaughn. That's the one I had as a kid, and I was super stoked about it. Joe Yankee says, throw that Ripken out. Surprisingly, you didn't get that in your stack tonight, Joe. Joe usually always gets the Ripken and Corey PC guys. On to pack number 5. There's Edmonds base card. We have a gold card in the first pack, and it looks like an insert card. Jason E, it looks like your luck is going to continue tonight. Let's try to hide that a little bit. My fat fingers can. Sam E says, hey, John, off topic, I got 2 Emmitt Smith rookie cards from the 90 Pro Set 2 box I got from you. Total win-win. Thanks. That's awesome, Sam. Good to hear, man. I'm glad those arrived safe and you pulled some fire out of there. There's Roberto Alomar, base card. Definitely a good stack so far. A lot of stars coming out. Sean Green and Mark McGuire for Jay Hadley. I'm not sure if Jay's in here or not. The stream was going by surprisingly fast for the amount of people that are in here. Mark McGuire, mean mugging on the back. And look at that. Alex Rodriguez. Let's try to hide this gold card. Alex Rodriguez, Stairmaster. That's a beautiful looking card. I've never, ever seen these inserts. That would probably be one that Joe Yankee or even Austin Farmer might want. And these are serial numbered, 946 out of 2,500. That is pretty freaking awesome. Austin F says, watch out for steroid residue. That is a nice looking card, man. There is no denying that. The odds of Stairmasters are, let's see here. It's like 1 in 144 packs. Jason, congrats, man. That's freaking awesome. Paul L says steroid master. That is freaking awesome. 1 in 144 packs. Beautiful, beautiful card. Jason, congrats, man. And you got a gold card. Who is it going to be? Chipper Jones Gold. Check that out. Freaking awesome. Could have been Michael Tucker. Could have been Matt Lawton or freaking Todd Hollinsworth or anybody else. And we got Chipper Jones. Luckily, pretty freaking awesome. Jason E, I'm sure that Corey would probably want to trade you for that one. And we still have 1 pack left. Very nice. The final pack. Tony Clark. LaTroy Hawkins. There's Rocky. And it looks like we got a Matt Lawton rookie card in our first pack. 2 of Paul L's favorites, Ray Durham and Matt Lawton. Matt Lawton was a pretty big name around this time. I know I was definitely PCing him, or trying to at least, his rookie cards. And speaking of the World Series, we have Dodgers Hideo Nomo, 2nd year card. Would have been a freaking hot one back then, too. I would have flipped out about that. So first stack down, definitely, I would say, well worth the buy-in on that one. Jason E, very nice. Stairmaster and Chipper Jones Gold. Criterium Racers in here, too. It says, nice Chipper. Lee, thanks, man. Good to see you in here. Appreciate all you guys being here and choosing to TiVo the World Series. Is TiVo even still a thing? I don't know if it's still a thing or not. DVR, I guess. On to the second stack. John A's in the top right this time around. I feel like he's usually in the top left. Austin Farmer with the cheesy jokes. John was awfully chipper when he pulled that. I do like that. That was pretty sweet, man. A Stairmaster and a gold card. Like, and it kind of sucks like the fun out of the box because the gold cards are supposedly 1 in 24 packs, 1 per box. Maybe we'll get lucky, though. I see a Frank Thomas coming up in this next stack for John A. Charles Nagy, Justin Thompson, and the Big Hurt. Very nice. Mark Loretta. Big Hurt checklist card. Mark Loretta, John Wasden, and it looks like a Moises Alou, 74 of 77. So I'm kind of glad that wasn't the gold card. We got a chipper WVogs 18 says, who you got winning the World Series? How many games and MVP? I'm gonna go with. I think the Dodgers are gonna take it. I think it's gonna be pretty close though. That's my prediction on who's gonna win it all. Steve Gibraltar is gonna start this pack off. Austin F says never heard of John Wasden. Betts MVP. I could definitely agree with that. Jay Buhner. Smoltz. Mike Grace rookie card. Paul says it's the Dodgers' year. Don't care who wins. Yeah, I definitely think that they're going to take it. There is a Griffey checklist. Very nice for John A. And look at that. A little bit of stickiness there. Clemens Steel card. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Love that. This box is a lot of fun. Like I said, I probably opened one pack of these as a kid. Probably got a pack in my stocking or something like that for my birthday, and that was it, and had to move on. Jermaine Dye leading off here in the next pack, early on in his career. And there's Todd Hollinsworth. Terrell Wade. What's up, Ripping Vintage? Jason Schmidt. Derek Bell. And look at that. 52 of 77. Ken Griffey Jr. Steel. That is a freaking nice one. No Yankees really for John A yet, but definitely some pretty hot names. 2 Griffies now and a Frank Thomas. Beautiful Griffey. So I was reading on some forum, I think it was on Baseball Cardpedia, but there was a link to like some break results. Someone that broke these quite a few years ago, and they said the collation of their box was awful. Osvaldo Fernandez, rookie card. For all you Osvaldo Fernandez enthusiasts out there. Ugether Urbina, Jason Thompson, Jose Herrera, and Kirby Puckett Steel. Beautiful. So we're getting some pretty decent names in here. Really no duds so far yet as far as the inserts go. Crown Apple Kid, what's happening? On to pack 5 for John A. So far, I'd say his stack is a success just with the Griffey alone. Larry Walker leading off. Alex Fernandez. I'm going to try to be in and out tonight just because of the World Series. Joe Carter. And another Griffey. Griffey base. Freaking awesome. These are beautiful cards. Another one I'd like to do here pretty soon. It's the first card of the set, too. I'd like to do 96 SP. I always thought that set was so awesome. John Mabry. Jokers, so far I've gotten 2 Ryan Sandberg rookies out of there. 1 Tony Gwynn and 1 Wade Boggs rookie. Are you opening an 83 box, Joker? That's pretty freaking awesome. John Mabry. And number 30 is Light Extra. Very nice. On to the final pack. 3 Griffies in 1 stack. Cron Apple says, where's the G.I. Joe video, John? It's coming pretty soon. Hopefully pretty soon. I'll try to put some more effort into that. Dave M., you definitely missed some pretty big hits. Unir says, are the steel cards metal cards like heavy? They definitely are. They definitely are a little more heavy. The thicker card stock, you really can't tell too much by looking at it, but they definitely are thicker and really nice overall. There's Tom Glavine. G.I. Joe's never happening. See, when I make non-sports card videos, like nobody watches them, so it's tough to get motivated to pump those out. Klesko, even though I do enjoy doing them. Jim Tomei is a nice one. There's Rico. Jay Bell was a personal favorite of ours in the 90s. And look at that. Number 19 is Sheffield. Kind of a weird greenish tint to that, but not any kind of parallel. It's different, but cool looking card there. Ends John A. stack. You get 4 Griffies in there? 3 or 4 Griffies? Jeez. Very nice. John A. is in the books. Takes us to Joe B. Dr. Old School says those Ghostbuster cells were cool. Those definitely were fun, man. I had a feeling like those are, I guess I didn't really say it in the video, but those were like mystery packs. Like you on that website and you just pick like, you know, whatever, 3, 5, 10, or 15, and you have no idea what you're getting. And I kind of had a feeling they were just going to give you like generic ones for the most part. But there's definitely a little better than I thought it was going to be. Obviously, they're not going to give you like the higher end ones just because they could easily take those and sell them for far more. So they give you the lower end ones, but I still thought that was a decent deal for original animation cells. $60 for 15 of them. Joe B, good luck to you, man. Let's find you nice Donnie Baseball steal if he's in there. But I imagine he probably is. Robin Jennings. I don't remember that name too well. Or Eric Owens, for that matter. Chad Mottola. Nick Morgan. Headlocks and hot packs. What's happening? Nick Morgan like those 2 cards. Paul Wilson. And there's Bagwell checklist card. We should have did the top left first. Or last. And it looks like we got Vinny Castilla. Number 13, 43, 77, kind of tough to read. Vinny Castilla. Donald Blumdahl, what's happening? Austin says Glass now looks like a Scarecrow from Batman. See, I don't have cable, so for me, I'm not really missing out on anything. I just have to be that guy that just goes on to Google or ESPN and looks at the highlights or stats later on. So, bah humbugged to me. Andre Dawson, but I don't know, unless somebody's probably illegally streaming it on YouTube somewhere, I imagine. YouTube TV is where it's at. I'll have to look into that, Headlocks. John Mabry again. So our collation has not been bad at all. We really haven't seen too many repeats. Eric Young. Speaking of Sandberg, there's Ryan Sandberg right there for Craig B. Wherever he may be, we haven't seen him in a long time. Mary says, why don't you have cable? I just don't really have a use for it. I think I don't know. I have Netflix, and I barely even watch that. There's Canseco. Yeah, cable is pretty expensive. What is it, like $150, $175 a month, something like that? And I probably really wouldn't watch it. And Sosa is our steel card, number 32. So I have to do the old school method. Well, I guess it's not really old school, but the cheapskate method and just go on to Google and look at highlights and the standings after the game's over. Craig is talking to Raleigh Fingers about bringing back Yak Packs, probably. We need to open another case of Yak Packs. Dave M says, we got rid of our cable, too, got an antenna now. We'll ever watch Jeopardy. Yeah, that's something you could do, too. You can get one of those ones that stick to the window and get, like, 10 channels. My buddy used to do that. JT Snow. Dean Palmer. There's Doc Gooden. Joe Yankee says, I can't live without MLB Network, only on cable. I think my buddy has that, and I think it's like $20 a month. Something like that, which seems like an awesome deal. Jason Giambi. Headlock says, I need TV. Got to have my sports and wrestling. Austin says, let me make sure I have some Kush before you open Yak Packs again. You have to let me know when that is. Brian Jordan, and it looks like Garrett Anderson, number 21, is our steel card Nat Pack. Junk Wax Sal, what's happening? Donald Blumdahl says, Yak Packs are getting harder to find. I saw that guy that I bought the last 2 cases off of. He sold out after the last break, or during the last break, and I saw he had more that he refreshed on there. MLB Network is on YouTube TV, too. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I feel like I have a hard enough time watching Netflix and stuff as it is. So, Paul says, Garrett Anderson once won a home run derby in like 2003, I think. That sounds familiar. There's Albert Bell. I was all about him back in the 90s, too. Tony Gwynn is a nice one. Edgar Martinez, a couple Hall of Famers here, and should be Hall of Famers. Fred McGriff. Tina Martinez for Joe B. Finally, a freaking Yankee. And Dave Justice is our steel card. That guy's entire warehouse of Yak Pack cases. I feel like he definitely does, and he just lists like 5 at a time. Joker says there's so much free stuff on Roku. I have heard of that. I've heard of like the Fire Stick too. People plug that. Brett says Will Smith and Bellinger will be heroes tonight, but go Rays. Yeah, Corey Seager's been really doing awesome too. In all season, but definitely in the postseason as well. Palmeiro, Paul O'Neill for Norman if he's in here. A couple of Yankees coming up for you here, Joe. Andy Pettit is a nice one. And Puckett, nice pack here. Bagwell, very nice pack. And it's going to end off with the final card of the steel set, Manny Ramirez. I feel like that was a pretty hot card back then. I like that one a lot. Jay says, I just have an antenna in Netflix, but never watch them. That's kind of how I am, too. I guess I'm too busy thinking about doing the G.I. Joe video to watch TV. Final pack for Joe B. A couple nice Yankees in there, Joe. Donald says, I will have to start looking again. My last box and got a redemption. Sent it in and came back, of course. Saved it with my oddball stuff. Yeah, I need to send in my redemption that I pulled out of there. The last one. I think I have it next to me right now, actually. Irony upon irony. This was a redemption that we pulled out of the last one. Autograph logo ball. Who knows? It doesn't say who autographed it. Could be Bernard Gilkey. So I watched Cobra Kai. You know what? I almost started watching that the other day. I think there's like, what, 2 or 3 seasons of it now? Yeah, I haven't started yet. I started watching Haunting of Bly Manor because I was super into Hill House. I thought it was creepy and I loved it. But Haunting of Bly Manor kind of sucks. I'm not into it. I don't know. I'm trying to force myself to like it, but it's nowhere near as good as like the first one. Pedro Martinez is a nice one. Hideo Nomo and Dennis Cook. Mark Newfield, Matt Williams. Hopefully it's a Sandberg come up here. David Cohn. It is a Sandberg, 66 of 77. Rhino. If you send that to him, TTM in a top loader, he will send it back without the top loader. From what I've seen, I'm sure you probably know that already, Joe. And even people that have enclosed instructions to him, like, please make sure you put this back in the top loader, they still come back with no top loader, with bent corners. It seems really frustrating. Daddy Daughter Card breaks in here, says, what's good, John? A little late. Had to go get the Chimichanga special. Ha! Clay, thanks for being in here, man. Good of you to join us over here. We actually pulled some nice stuff out of the very first stack that kind of ruined the fun surprise, but here were the big hits out of the first stack. Stairmaster A-Rod, for any of you guys that are jumping in here now, 946 out of 2,500. Very nice. His bitter beer face there. And Chipper Jones Gold, which the Stairmasters are 1 in 144 packs. That's the odds. And then gold are 1 per box. I'm hoping that we'll see one more and maybe in here. Please check out Daddy Daughter Card Breaks. He's constantly posting videos and doing stuff over there. Corey just posted a link to his channel. He is getting super close to 1,000. Let's help try and get him there. We have about 100 people in here. Again, thank you all for sticking with me during Game 1. Like I said, I want to do this video at 7:45, and for whatever reason, YouTube, when I scheduled it, posted it for 10:45, which is real annoying. So I had to push it back in order for people to be notified. Steven Jones, what's happening, man? And Corey, coming up here real soon, Corey is going to be doing a big giveaway. We have like hundreds of dollars worth of cards that he's giving away on his quest to get to 1,000. So that'll be coming up here. Probably next Turn Back the Clock Tuesday, we will talk about, you know, the stipulations and whatnot to be entered into that big drawing. 5 prizes. A-Rod on top, base card, Carlos Delgado, Jack McDowell, Craig Biggio, Eric Karros, and the big guy back in 93, JT Snow. Steel card. We've been really stoked about that. Probably not so much in 96, but he was a big name in the early 90s there. Chris A., good luck to you, man. I'm not sure if Chris is in here or not, but let's see if we can pull you something nice. Austin says Eric Karros sounds like a supervillain. He does. I feel like we got gypped there for a second. There's no steel card in this pack? That's pretty crazy. Johnny Damon, Mike Mussina, our PC guy for ripping for Ripkins. Joey Hamilton, we kind of got the shaft big time here. Cecil Fielder and Brady Anderson, and no freaking steel card. That's kind of depressing. Wonder how often that happens. They're supposed to be 1 per pack, aren't they? Yeah, 1 solid steel card in every pack. Come on, Don Russ, get your stuff together here. Ishmael, but so far we've been had pretty good luck not seeing a lot of repeats. Mike Piazza checklist card is a nice one. Paul also call that customer service hotline on the back of the pack. I should call them right now and put them on speakerphone. Think we should do that? I mean, we'll have a few packs left. Hey, I'm sitting here opening this box from 1996, and it's missing a steel card. Let's do it. I don't think I'll do it, because I will do it. I'll put it on speakerphone, too. Because I am not happy about this. And I'm sure Chris is not either. Ghostface, what's happening, man? Piazza checklist, Alan Bennis, Hal Morris, Chan-Ho Park, wait, we got 2 steel cards in this next pack.
Your call has been forwarded to an
They freaking silenced us.
714001526 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
Well, we'll cut them some slack because we have 2 steel cards in this pack. So let's continue on. Chenho Park. Looks like we have a Juan Gonzalez and a Wade Boggs. Wonder how often that happens. Headlocks is so it's someone's cell now. Yeah, that's so weird how that happens. I was gonna leave a voicemail, but who knows what they would think once they get that. Boggs and Gonzalez. Still got 3 packs left. John probably called his local USPS. Dave M says, "What happens first, the GI Joe video or the Return of the Mailman?" I don't know. Would you guys want to see? Would you guys want to see me bring back that annoying mailman? Because I definitely would enjoy reviving him. Jeff Suppan, Ray Ordonez. The big name right around here. Raul Casanova, David Cohn, repeat there, but I haven't seen too many of those lately. And look at this one for Jason E. If he's still in here, maybe you can make a trade with Chris A. Mark Grace, if you don't have that one. Mailman is probably hiding in the crawl space. This one is actually a parallel, looks like, this David Cohn. It's a gold. It's press proof. It's not serial numbered or anything, but you can tell a difference there. Gold, I guess. It appears to be. I think that's the first one we've seen in the whole box. That's pretty neat. Jason says, Gracie. Yeah, I figured you probably wouldn't have that one. I don't know if Chris is in here or not, but maybe you guys can work a trade out. Chris Snopek, name I haven't heard in a very long time. Billy Wagner. Paul Molitor. Ralph Milliard. I don't remember him really at all. Jason Kendall. And our steel card in this pack is Cecil Fielder, 76 of 77. Yeah, these cards are freaking awesome. Like that a lot. Austin says this guy in the commercial called Meditating Yoga, Some People's Children. Donaldson's got a bunch of your and Eric's favorite ball players in an oddball pack repack from Left Behind Times. He sent me a large FMC family mail call package. Nice. Yeah, Left Behind Times is an awesome dude. Chris Snopek. Wow, I ain't thought of that guy in ages. Me neither. Final pack of tonight's break before we rip open a case of 92 Topps Kids. There's Brooks leading off. Kind of really sucked all the fun out of the break finding the 2 best cards in the very first stack. Bernard Gilkey. Rad says, have I missed something? What the heck is the Mailman? The Mailman was like a series that I used to do on here where I would bring this guy on with me that everybody hated real bad. If you go to my playlist, there's definitely a Mailman series. I think there's only like 6 videos that he was in. Ruben Rivera. Derek Jeter, very nice. And the very last pack, some last pack magic there. Nice Jeter. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Yeah, you might see the Mailman soon, and you might see the G.I. Joe video. Joe says John was nominated for an Emmy for his performance. And our final steel card is Johnny Damon. Check it out. So we definitely had a good bit of nice hits in there. I'd say that was well worth it. Collation was definitely good, and we saw a lot of good names. And those 2 inserts were freaking awesome. The gold insert and the Stairmaster, 1 in 144 packs, even though it was Aroyd, is definitely an awesome looking card. And I'd like to check out the rest of the cards in that set. But if you want to get yourself a box of these, like I said, it's around like 60, 70 bucks it seems like now, and they're getting harder to find. Please drop me a comment down below. Throw some ideas out there on boxes you'd like to see. I'd like to try to do maybe some more high-end stuff. Maybe even some case breaks. Find some like 10-box cases. Rip those looking for autographs or rookie parallels or what have you and things like that. If you have any good ideas, let me know. I'm definitely like to hear from you. Donald Blomdahl on the way out. The $1.99 super chat with a cool emoji. Thank you, Donald. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely send me some pictures. I'd be curious to see what he sent you. And hopefully enjoy Game 1 of the World Series. And I will see you back tomorrow, maybe Thursday. we shall see. And I'll have more information on Ripping for Ripken's 1,000 sub giveaway. So stick around for that, and I will see you guys all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. See you all next time.